Okay, now we live.
Hello.
Hey, funny live. Started a little early, but yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to this is our second hangout together because we did one yesterday. About what's your podcast?
Mhm. Yeah, on my channel.
Yeah, we sure did. I had a great time, man. It was great. We was talking about my book and our favorite bands, and like it was really cool. Really enjoyed it.
Mhm. Yeah, I did. It was one of the better ones I've had, I think, so far. One of the better ones.
Yeah, but this hangout, I want to talk about our YouTube experience because
Mhm.
YouTube is something that you know it seems like everybody wants to be a YouTuber nowadays. Like especially like everybody wants to be a YouTuber, and like for us who have been on YouTube for a while, we can talk about us our experience on YouTube as a viewer, and then as also somebody who creates content on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did you first discover YouTube?
Um, I guess YouTube has been pretty much a thing ever since I was a conscious child and knew what the internet was. Um, YouTube was probably definitely the first social media I've ever had. Um, yeah, so it was always there, and I never used in my time of growing up, I never actually used YouTube as like a social media, but I used it as like a search engine. So if I needed to know how to do something, then I'd just look it up on there. But I never even had the YouTube app installed on my phone or on my tablet.
Um, Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Because you said you're only 14, so yeah, YouTube came out right out right you right the gate for you.
Yeah,
Almost. Yeah,
pretty much.
for me, I mean, YouTube it came out. I was pretty young when YouTube came out, but I started watching YouTube in like sixth grade. So right during like the golden age of YouTube when it was like 5-star ratings. You get customized the channel background, like like that classic early YouTube when it was just 10-minute videos, and you had to make like part five just to finish a video. I remember those days. Yeah, so for me,
Minecraft.
yeah, like it's go crazy how much YouTube has changed. Like, oh my god, I first discovered YouTube say like 2007. So yeah, I've been watching YouTube like pretty much half my life essentially. Like it's crazy. I don't know. I remember when I started watching YouTube. You know, it was like in YouTube Hoops. That was a big thing.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
Hoops like animation videos, like from what's
Uh,
that? From Newgrounds. Yeah, they used to upload like Newground videos, like satire videos. Yeah, I used to see that a lot. I remember around the time. This is when the rapper Soldier Boy was pretty big. I used to see like Creep That videos. It would be like they make yeah. So that was my like early experience with YouTube. The first YouTube video I ever watched though was kind of interesting. It was on a it's kind of weird. It was on the PSP. It was a Pokemon. It was a Smosh video of Pokemon. That
Smart.
was the first YouTube video I watched. I was like, "What is this?" And and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool."
I think you have yourself you can't they can't see you if you
Oh yeah, I put it. Yeah, yeah. Let's see the link.
but
Uh,
so I never really became a YouTuber until like 2015 when I was really into basketball. I was a fairly good player and I wanted to do like basketball videos on my channel. So I used my school email to create a channel. Had no idea what I was doing. I would just I remember it was pretty grueling because I didn't know how to edit and I was shooting with the iPad.
mm,
So I didn't know how to edit, so I would just have to do everything perfectly in the video. So it just made very bad videos and a lot of dead space. Yeah, and I did. Yeah, I did. So that. But then, oh, I can see you now. But then,
Yeah.
uh, then I would say about a year and a few months ago, I started this channel with my best friend, who lives in Las Vegas, and I live here. And so we talk every day. Like, in fact, my little brother is on a phone call with him right now playing Fortnite. Like, it's like
Wow.
we have it into our schedule. Yeah, it's a thing. So we decided we were gonna create a YouTube channel about music, all about music, and we called it "Music is Life." And so we did videos together. We uploaded like 20 videos, didn't get any views, got 13 subscribers, and I would say my friend was not very involved in it. I ended up doing all the work. So I just decided to branch out and doing my own stuff on my own channel. So here, I'll wait till your mom's done talking.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to mute. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, so what inspired you? So you kind of already explain yourself. What inspired you to become a YouTuber? I know you kind of explained that, but what YouTuber like says, man, I want to do that. Like want to do what he's doing. I want to do what she's doing. Like what YouTube says, man, I want to be a YouTuber. What made you want to say you want to upload videos on YouTube?
Okay, so I consider my YouTube career to have three experiences: the basketball channel, the Music is Life channel, and then my current channel. So actually, four phases. I think about it. So I have my basketball channel, right? And
Right.
there was this one guy, and he ran this channel called I Love Basketball TV. And he was giving lessons, and I really liked what he was doing, so I tried to do it on my own. It was a really cheap knockoff. It wasn't good content at all. So I only uploaded a few videos and never did anything with it. Then, then my second phase is when I was now here in Oklahoma, and I was really liking this guy called Matthew Santoro and Watch Mojo. And so I started trying to do list videos, like for listings. So I uploaded a couple of those videos on there, and it took me forever to edit. I was editing with the old YouTube software. So those, I wouldn't, honestly, they weren't that bad for somebody who didn't know what they were doing. I I thought they were pretty good for my expertise, but and then I started the Music Life channel with my friend, and that was inspired by like covers, people doing covers. It was kind of a cluster of all different types of music stuff. So we did covers. I did videos where I just talked about music. I did a bunch of different stuff. So, but then when I started my own YouTube channel, apart from it, and really knew what I was doing at that point, I my first content, if you go look back on my channel, I was doing stuff that smaller YouTubers, not smaller, they have over 1 million subs, but like people like Jared Dines were doing. And so I was doing like, um, can you shred with this guitar? Can you make an instrument out of glass water bottles? That kind of stuff. So I did that, and then let me let me let me look back at my YouTube discography and see where my change happened, I guess, where everything kind of changed. So at first, let me load it in. At first, I was doing. Let me get back here. So I was doing videos at Guitar Center and random drumming videos and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I did a reaction of one of my friend's new songs. Um, and then I did like some clips of people performing live. And then I started more and more just talking. And I think my transition was okay. So I was watching this YouTuber named Philip DeFranco, and he does news on his channel.
Oh, I heard about him. Yeah, he's pretty big.
Yeah, but I was like, well, I can't do what he's doing, but I can do the music version of it. So I did another cheap knockoff of it called Music, and I only quit doing that recently. Here, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So I started talking about all the music news and stuff.
Right. Right.
And so I really got burnt out on that. And then I started kind of this, let me see. Let me see. So I started this thing called Shuffle, which was like I would look at a band or an album or a song or anything like that, and I would do something like a review, but it was more of like my thoughts after I listened to it. So it wasn't as prepared as what a review would be. And then I also did reactions, and I did that more and more. Um, and but I was still doing music, and so I've been doing that. And up until recently, I figured out putting shuffle in front of Dragon Force or any band, right? Um, that actually would lower the chances of what it would have in search because it's not as specific as Dragon Force and Human Rampage album review. So I started titling it like that, and I decided what I really like to do was do album reviews and do reactions. And I didn't like doing music news. I gotten burnt out on it. It was a lot of work. So I quit music and I only do album reviews now, and I do other stuff sprinkled in, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. Wow, you had like four. Dang, you was all over the place with YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of my channel. I've been like I've been like kind of all over the place with my channel right now. There's kind of reason why it's been kind of hard to grow get my subscribers because I had like 105 I think yesterday and now I'm at 103, so I'm like losing subscribers right now. It's kind of this is crazy, but for me, what kind of inspired me to be a YouTuber was, at first I was gonna make a gaming channel. I made another account, for those who don't know, with my same name, Mario Walker, where I was talking about like gaming and anime because I used to watch a lot of gaming news channels back in the day. Like I used to watch Review Tech USA. I used to watch, different YouTubers like that talk about like gaming
Boogie?
news. Oh yeah, Boogie. I used to watch him too. Yep, him. I used to do that a lot, so I was like, I want to do that. And I did that for a little while, but now I kind of stopped. I did that in like 2014 when I started college. So I was thinking about, man, should I make a YouTube channel? And then my cousin who has a YouTube channel, he said you should do a YouTube. And I'm like, because I was trying, because originally the reason why I started this channel was because I was like, I want to get my poetry out there. I've written so many poems. I don't know where should I put it out? What platform should I put it out on? And I was putting it out on SoundCloud, on Instagram, on Facebook, But then I was like, no, maybe I should do YouTube, because YouTube has a big reach. I know a lot of people watch YouTube. So that's what made me start a YouTube channel February of 2017. And it really was hard to grow my channel. At first, I was getting any views like you was. I was getting any views on my videos. I mean, so I decided, hey, well, let me just diversify. Let me just like start doing like discussions videos. We do like Christians type videos. I was doing videos where I talk about my favorite artists.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'll get some views on that. Yeah, but I got really, I got really, I don't want to say lucky, but I don't like these words. I don't like the word luck, but I got really surprised because I did one video. I was screen recording with Camify on my cell phone, and that video got me 400 views. I was like, holy crap! I was not expecting that. And this one had like 10 subscribers. Like that was the craziest. That's like the closest thing I had that went viral. Like it was crazy. Like I was getting views like in my sleep in that video. I was like
Wait, how many views did it get?
400.
Yeah, my highest video right now is like, let me see. My highest viewed video is a reaction to Luminol by Steven Wilson, and it has 254 views.
Okay. I think the highest view video I got in my channel right now is it's like 1,000 videos, 1,000 views. I mean, so you can tell I've been on YouTube for a while, but um, that I was kind of that kind of said okay maybe okay if I just talk about view reviews or like different like apps or you know technology whatever that might give me some views. But then I kind of got burnt out of YouTube that summer, after like last summer, because I was doing videos like I'm doing now, where I was uploading a video every day, but I was not getting views and I was getting feedback on my videos, so it kind of felt dry, it kind of felt dead. So I kind of, so I spent like the last half of 2017 not really uploading videos. I was just doing like live streams. Then like when 2018 got here, I was like, I made a goal to where I was gonna upload a poem every single day, and even though I wasn't getting views, I was at first you know because I was consistent. I would just share my videos on like Reddit or like on Discord. I would get like a lot of views. I would get a lot of comments, and then I also started doing live streams, playing like Fortnite or like Rocket League, and
Yeah.
that kind of got me a lot of views and watch time. So I was like, maybe I should start doing like live stream like gameplay videos. I'll get a lot of watch time because this is around the time when YouTube changed the algorithm of being monetized. Before it was just you get 10,000 views in your channel, but now you have to get like
400 hours of watch time.
yeah, I was like, oh my god, I gotta do all this just to get monetized. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm at like, I would say I'm at about 90 hours right now.
I don't know how many hours I got. To be honest, I think I'm like in a few thousand. I think I'm like 6,000. Not sure, but man, that's a grind. Like oh my gosh. I mean, like I heard like 5 years ago, it was easy getting monetized. You get monetized out the gate, pretty much.
You
Now
wouldn't make much money, would you?
I think it was only getting like cents, like pennies, but like but if you had like a certain amount of watch time, you could you made you could like make some like decent money if you had like good watch time, something like that. But
Yeah. Like, I mean, until YouTube went into the dark ages, which is now, uh, it was a lot easier for everything, but now there's more people and they completely rerouted the algorithm. And so
yeah,
now all the algorithm cares about is can't be controversial, and you have to have a bunch of watch time. That's why if you have a video that's over 10 minutes long, it gets more more
watch time.
because YouTube will push it to more people, shove it down their throats because it has more than 10 minutes. and you get rewarded when you're monetized. If you have a video that's over 10 minutes, you can put double the ads on it, which is double the money. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, YouTube has changed a lot. I mean, like, it's crazy how just YouTube got like these last like year and a half. You just going to dark ages with the whole um the whole
Adpocalypse.
apocalypse, the child pornography, Jake Paul, the Logan Paul watched the suicide video that got him like massive heat. Like he was the most hated man on the internet that day. Like,
Yeah, do you know who H3H3 is?
oh no.
Okay, so they're like a reaction YouTuber, but they don't do the standard. They're kind of the inventors. No, them and the Fine Bros are probably the inventors of reactions. So the Fine Bros, have you ever seen a Fine
Oh
Brothers
yeah,
react?
I used to watch him a lot. Yeah.
Teens react to.
Yeah.
But H3H3, it was this Jewish girl and her husband, right? And her husband is like, I guess he's like the white trash, and he knows it, and so he acts like it, and they're always making fun of themselves for the sake of the reaction, and so they'll make fun of things on YouTube. And so the first thing was like, I remember what was about a year ago watching them, and they have this video with iDubbbz, one of the biggest, most controversial YouTubers.
Oh yeah, I heard about them. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it was them reacting to this new guy on the scene, Logan Paul, with his breakout video, which was I saw colors for the first time, where he gets glasses and he's like, "Oh, I've seen colors for the first time," and so they're just reacting to it, kind of like being self-aware, making fun of themselves, and like, "Man, this guy's really fit. It really touches me him finishing." And he's like, "Wait, he just uploaded a new video," and it has him, "Hey guys, look, we I just got this new light system. See the color blue, the color yellow, the color red." Start naming all these colors he's not supposed to be able to see, and I was just dying laughing.
Oh gosh.
Making the whole thing. It was so
man.
And I was like, yeah, this kid's never gonna blow up. 5 months later,
he blew up.
Logan Paul shows dead body.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Don't know how he was that dumb to do that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the reason why that's the reason why this whole argument changed because of that video.
Messed up for everybody.
Yeah. No, if you want to
change because of PewDiePie.
Oh yeah, he said the N-word last year. I remember that. Yeah, he did say
that
N-word.
Was one thing, but before that, what the problem was he said that, which was the word that was like I hadn't done that. But a couple months before, he was just finishing up his latest controversy where he went on this Fiverr.
Yeah.
Where you can to do stuff make a thumbnail for like $5.
Yeah, like the freelance. Yeah.
Did you see that video? What he did?
I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard.
Yeah, he got these guys, these Indian guys, to
oh gosh,
and go to the Jews and hail and got this Jesus impersonator to say Hitler did nothing wrong. And it was hilarious. But all the social justice warriors were on him, and they changed the whole algorithm so he couldn't do stuff like that. And so it was a whole thing. Man, the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. Speaking of that, that's the perfect segue to what next question. What changes you noticed on YouTube as you watched it? As you seen the site grow? What changes you notice YouTube has been going through?
Different types of videos. So when I first was on YouTube, it was like the basic tutorials on stuff.
Yeah.
And then as I became more aware, about a year later, Minecraft. It was Minecraft videos. Some British kid, and he's like, "Hi guys, today we're going to be doing this," and it was that kind of generic thing. Then it kind of shifted to more of the reaction videos,
Oh yeah, those yeah.
Jinx and Fine Brothers and that kind of stuff. But the bad reactions, like Fine Bros, they do a good job. It's like very big
Yeah,
production.
it's that the one that do like kids react to, elders react to. Is
Yeah,
that's them? Oh yeah.
so I think they do a good job. But then Jinx was just like he just getting his like, guys, we're gonna be reacting to this. He'd be sitting at eating chips, not even
Yeah.
saying anything about the video, just watching it. So that was a big thing. And then it changed to the whole. Oh, and while that reaction thing was happening, it was the beauty vloggers, the
Oh
girls.
yeah.
They were like, "Hey guys, today I'm going to be trying on this makeup." But then it really shifted to the more vlog style content. Even before it
Yeah.
really had a name, it was very distinctive. It's like, you know, which is better, the $1,000 water or the $0 water? You know,
Yeah.
that stuff. Or flying a helicopter over New York, that kind of stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
that really has been dominating for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the changes I noticed were mainly the
And
changes
Vine,
I noticed. The changes I noticed with YouTube since since I've been watching it was, I mean, when I started watching YouTube, this was like, they're going, like, their early days, the early years. It had the 5-star rating system, where instead of very good like a dislike, you rate a video by stars.
really, I never knew that was a thing. Never knew it.
Oh yeah, that was like 2000. That was like from 2006 to like 2009. So that was like early YouTube. Yeah, those were like yeah, you had that, the 10-minute upload limit. I remember that. It was a lot of like animation videos,
Hmm.
it was like animation videos. I mean, um,
Yeah.
Fred. I remember Fred was like the biggest YouTuber. Fred was like the PewDiePie back in like 10 years ago.
I
He
really
was
never heard of it.
PewDiePie. You ever heard Fred? Oh my God, Fred was big. Like he was on iCarly. That's how big this kid was.
Oh, really?
He
He,
was. And this is like, yeah, he was. Yeah, Fred was
wow.
big. Yeah. He even had his own TV show, Nickelodeon. That's how big he was back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, he was big. Look him up. I'm telling you, he was a big deal.
Yeah.
Uh, Fred. Another thing I remember YouTube. I remember when I got my first like smartphone. I remember I used to watch YouTube on my phone. Like it was an old Android phone, and yeah, I remember watching YouTube videos on that. And the comment section will always be like in black, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, I remember Vivo, like if you music videos
Oh,
before 2009, you get most music videos are like uncensored, but since Vivo came out, most music videos are like censored now. Vivo.
oh, you mean like the oh yeah.
Hey guys, today
Yeah, Vivo. I remember when that happened. I remember the YouTube they changed. I remember the YouTube black layout in like 2011, 2012. The black and white layout they had.
Do you use that?
Huh?
Do you use the black layout?
I don't really use it, but
Yeah, I
uh,
don't use it either.
yeah, I remember in 2013. I'm pretty sure you might remember this. Google Plus. Remember when Google Plus took over YouTube? It pissed a lot of people off. It pissed so many people off.
Oh yeah. Bro,
Google Plus. That was like the first. That was like the first sign of YouTube being ruined. Because when Google
yeah.
Plus happened,
Google,
nobody was happy about that.
I will say Google Plus was good for one thing. When I was doing that Music is Life channel about a year ago,
Yeah.
it did get me a couple of weird subscribers. I'll say that. So
Really?
foreign people.
Oh,
Oh,
Google.
nice channel.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah, and it got me like 3. I mean, that was a lot to me back
I'm
then.
surprised because Google Plus, man, like I'll be posting stuff on Google Plus, nobody sees them, like so it's kind of interesting that you gotten subscribers on Google Plus.
They really need to update Google Plus. I think that's the one thing they really need to update.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
I remember. Yeah, it
they
was kind of. Oh, it was kind of weird that you had to have a Google Plus account just to post a comment on the video. Like that was just like, what the heck, YouTube? You have
Was it
to
hard to set up a Google Plus account?
not really. I mean, because my phone came with Google Plus, so it wasn't really too hard for me. But it was annoying that you had to sign up because at first they say you didn't have to sign up, but then they say you had to sign up for Google Plus just to post a comment on the video or whatever.
Yeah. I'm looking at Google Plus right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's good for YouTube videos.
I mean, yeah.
That's pretty much all it's good for. I mean, it's hard to get your stuff seen.
Yeah.
I still post my videos there, but I don't like I don't go make a conscious effort to go there. I just click the little button to yeah, I mean if it gets me a subscriber, I'm happy.
Yeah, I might
And,
start doing that. I mean, I know Google Plus is supposed to be dead, but hey, you never know. If you get a subscriber.
well, in America we have we have Instagram, we have Snapchat, and we have Facebook. Facebook is kind of almost dead for teens now, but I mean, Google Plus, I think it's bigger in other countries because if you go there, you can obviously see the demographic is not Americans.
Yeah.
It's Indian kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, Google Plus, and then they stopped the Google Plus requirement in like July 2015. That's when YouTube started to become more like multimedia focused with like YouTube Red, YouTube Music, YouTube Kids. I remember like 2015, 2016. That's when YouTube started to become more like Netflix and stuff like that, where you just like watch movies on it and like play on copper, play music without ads. I was like, YouTube is becoming more multimedia. So now it's becoming more social media instead of the site you just watch videos on. Like,
Yeah,
I have to like,
like I almost kids when you're bored, the first thing you go to is your phone or your computer. And so, like, once I'm done checking Instagram, you're pretty much done checking Instagram after 10 minutes. And then I barely browse Facebook and find nothing there.
true, right?
I check Reddit, make sure nothing enormously huge has happened. I was gone. Um, the first place I really go is YouTube, and I don't even watch videos.
Oh,
Sometimes
really?
when it's like night and I can't watch videos, I'll just like browse and see what came out, put it in my watch later.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. YouTube. That's where I spend most of my time on YouTube. Like far as like what app I use the most on my phone and my tablet is YouTube by far.
Oh
Like
yeah,
yeah.
same here. I almost don't even watch YouTube anymore. I kind of listen to it.
Oh, I mean, I watch videos, listen to music. I get a lot of my inspiration with my poetry on YouTube, just watching YouTube videos. Learn about like marketing. I watch videos about like marketing, branding. I watch videos. I like listen to
Yeah,
music.
I do too. Like from YouTube, like how to get big on YouTube kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So I watch YouTube pretty much for everything: entertainment, and for information, music. YouTube's like my kind of like my space, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, and that's the thing for a lot of it. I don't even use a lot of times. If I'm like learning, like how to do something or that, I don't even use Google anymore for that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Google for the dates and like for numbers, but I mean, I don't look up a music review on Google anymore. I look it up on YouTube.
true.
And
Yeah,
I don't even use YouTube as I almost don't even watch YouTube videos anymore. I will go on my scooter, and if there's a new video coming out,
yeah,
that even if it's like an animator or something, I will just still listen to the audio, and I
yeah.
get what's going on in the video.
Oh, nice.
It's weird. It's
Yeah, all right.
that
Because one YouTuber I watch, you might be familiar with his videos. Gary Vaynerchuk. He's like big. He's so in tune with what's going on with like social media and like with technology. Like he's like a entrepreneur and he's like a CEO of like a. He's big on like branding and stuff like that. He knows. Like he will tell you what's going to be hot for the next like 5, 10 years. He's telling about like podcast is the new thing now. Like people gonna be voice is the new way of communication. He's so like he was pretty much right about Facebook. He said that Twitter's gonna be big before he started using Twitter. He was saying
Oh,
that
that's right. Twitter. I need to get Twitter.
he said YouTube's gonna be big. He was on YouTube on like early '06 before Google bought it. He was on YouTube like back like 12 years like before Google even bought YouTube. Like that's how much of a pioneer he's been on like social media. But yeah, but he knows he knows like all the big YouTubers. He knows like the ones that like kids watch. He knows every dot. He knows what kids are into, like all that stuff. He knows like he's pretty in tune with like what's going on with like social media.
Yeah.
And he's like in his 40s, and he knows everything that kids are into.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. To your viewers who are watching, it's kind of a shameless plug, but right now I'm uploading something to my Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, nice. On your computer? How do you do that?
IGTV. I'm doing on IGTV, so that's the only thing you can upload to on Instagram on your computer.
Oh, really? Oh, you can do that on your desktop now? Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I have an iMac.
Oh, cool. I use PC, so I'm not sure it works with PC.
I think you can do it without PC. You can check Instagram on your laptop.
Yeah.
You just can't upload to it and can't text people on it.
Yeah.
That's one thing that really bugs me. I want to be able to text people on PC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Text them links and stuff.
Yeah.
Instagram also is a site that needs a lot of updates.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Instagram just sees itself as a mobile first, whereas like Facebook sees itself as like desktop first. I guess.
That's true. Facebook is built for more like desktop, and Instagram is definitely built for phone. But I think we should talk about like what on the social media sites that we use, like what updates they need to add.
Well, Snapchat, the update ruined Snapchat. Basically, that update did.
Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat, so.
Okay, they made an update like last February, and like Snapchat used to be really like easy. Snapchat used to be like really like easy to use and stuff. You know, where you had where you could message people on this side, on the left hand side, and then you have where you can your stories on the right hand side, and then you have where you can take pictures on the middle. Now they put where you put your stories and your text messages in like one section, and in the Snapchat, you know, it used to be like really fast. Now it's like really slow and bulky. You have to log in every time you open the app. Whereas before the update, if once you log in, you stay logged in. I'm just like,
why would they do that?
I don't know.
Themselves in a foot.
I know this is why Instagram is beating Snapchat right now because Snapchat gotten slower. Instagram had Instagram stories. Now I see why Instagram is winning when it comes to like social media.
Here, give me a second.
Yeah. All right. So while he's gone, for those who want to join the Hangout, I'm gonna send the link to the YouTube live chat, so that way you guys can watch. You guys can join.
Okay, I'm back. So wait, let me see. Okay, so I think what really needs to be added to Instagram. Nah, let's talk about YouTube first because that's more this discussion. I think what needs to happen to YouTube is that they need to stop being. I think they need to realize what the people actually want because they keep putting out these features and just everything on YouTube, and they're like, "You want to watch this next?" It seems like in a way that they don't understand what the viewer is wanting. Like they'll let me think of something on YouTube. Uh, okay, so the new thing for gaming channels and just generally bigger channels. If they have the sponsor button, you can subscribe to people like you can on Twitch. Basically exactly like you can on Twitch. Where you can do for $5 a month, you can give them $5 a month and you can get exclusive content, different emojis for the live chat and that kind of stuff, which is like, yes, on one hand, that's a good idea for creators, but it's only enabled for bigger creators who already have the money.
Right.
I was just like, what's the point? And then the community tab, right? The community tab is such a great thing. You can like post short updates, post pictures, that kind of stuff for your audience and discussions and polls and all that stuff like you can on other social medias on YouTube, so you can connect with your audience, but you have to have 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. I don't know why it's only like 10,000.
It's not gonna hurt them if everybody can do it. Like
that would be convenient for me, because I can know what y'all want, like what videos y'all want me to do. Like that's so convenient for like everybody.
That would be like the most convenient thing.
But YouTube has always kind of done that. Like with the YouTube Live feature that they introduced last year, when it came out, you had to have 10,000 subscribers to use the live feature straight from your phone. You had to have 10,000 to use that.
Yeah, they recently updated that to now where pretty much anybody can use it. I think you have to have like a verified email, and you have to you have to have like a custom channel, and you have to have an icon, a cover, so they know that you're serious. Which I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want people who aren't serious about YouTube. Because this is my problem with a bunch of creators on YouTube. They complain about, oh shoot, I don't have time, or YouTube took my video down. And if they had a community tab, they'd just be complaining all the time. So you want people who are actually serious and actually uploading to do it. But
yeah,
it's just like the community tab was such a good idea on so many levels, and they wasted it.
Yeah, I mean, they might change it. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, like a new live feature.
Yeah. Oh man, YouTube. So since we on that, what's the pros and cons of being a YouTuber? Like, what's the good things and the bad things about being a YouTuber? In 2018.
The good and bad things.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing is that it's a good. No, it's absolutely a terrible career opportunity. But if you can make money as a career, then it is a good job. It's a dream job. And it's also it's the best way to connect with your audience or get a message out there or do anything. I mean, people aren't uploading music videos to Facebook. They're uploading music videos to YouTube. So, yeah, that really says something, because YouTube is the biggest. It's the second biggest search engine.
Yeah, going by the first biggest search engine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Google is literally everything on the internet.
Exactly.
Google has built their company in such a way that they win no matter stinking what.
I know, it's crazy.
How are you going to get to Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff? It's all in Google.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it depends what browser you use also, because if you use Internet Explorer, if you use Microsoft Edge, you stuck with Bing if you use Microsoft Edge. So it depends on what browser you use.
You use Microsoft Edge?
I used it. I only use it like a few times, but I mainly use like Chrome or Firefox.
Yeah, that's what I use. I use Chrome. I'm on a Mac, a desktop Mac, and iMac. So I don't use Safari. I use Chrome. I don't even have it in my bar. I don't.
But yeah. I think Firefox, the default browser for Firefox, I think is Bing as well. Bing or Yahoo, one of them. But yeah, but Chrome, it's obviously Google because Google owns Chrome. it's,
Yeah, Chrome is probably the best browser.
yeah. I think yeah, everybody says that. Yeah, I remember I started using Chrome. I was like in I think 10th grade, and I was so used to using Internet Explorer. I didn't know there was other like browsers you could use. And somebody would say, "You should try Google Chrome. This is better than regular internet." And
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Google as a whole is like when you're building a wall made of brick, like in the old times, you have all the bricks, which are very important to keep the house up. But what's in between all the bricks? It's the glue. And the glue holds everything together. And Google holds everything together.
true.
You have to sign like to even get in to Facebook or Reddit or whatever, you still have to have an email account. And Google has the best email account.
Gmail. Oh yeah, that's true.
That email is like I who even uses Yahoo?
Right? I mean, I had a Yahoo Mail back like when I was like 11. I have shoot. I don't use that.
The only thing I've ever used Yahoo for is for fantasy football.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the best fantasy football.
What about? Oh yeah. I mean, Bing. Bing is probably like. I mean, Bing. I mean, even though Bing is nowhere near as popular as Google, I mean, it's still pretty big. It has a big niche because some people don't feel like updating getting a new browser. Because I know some people who like because I know some like desktops. You had to install Chrome. So they say, well, I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to waste getting a virus. I'm just going to stick with what I got. So I
Yeah,
think
that's the mentality I always had before like before you know when you think you know what you're talking about on the internet, that's
yeah.
the mentality you always have is, well, I might get a virus. I don't want something to go wrong, so I'm not going to install this. So, or sign up. I remember taking a precaution for every single thing. Like, it's like it asks you if you like allowed to use your microphone. You're like, let me analyze this real quick.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing because I know Facebook is listening to me right now. Hi, Mark. How you doing?
Mark Zuckerberg.
You
Oh
know,
yeah,
Mark
Facebook.
Zuckerberg actually he was doing like an Instagram picture, and you could see in the background he has his MacBook, right, which he works on, and he has the webcam and the microphone taped so people can't. So because he knows something.
Oh gosh,
Many times.
that's good.
Have you ever had it happen to you where you're like, you set your phone down, you're like, hey, mom, or whatever, you're like, I need to go get this at the supermarket, right? And
Right.
a couple of days later, you're browsing Facebook, and then you get an ad for bananas. And it's like so obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. Facebook is. Yeah. I mean, well, Facebook has always been like Facebook is gonna be kind of like notorious for being, spying. And now everybody, ever since these last couple of months, people been saying, "Man, I can't trust Facebook. I can't even like if you purchase something on Facebook, you probably get a risk of getting your bank account cleared out." So I'm just like, oh gosh, Mark, you really gonna?
Yeah, and
Well,
it's not even. And the thing is, like, yeah, we can't use Facebook because they're stealing all our data. Let's just use Instagram. Oh wait,
well,
hold
it's
on for a millisecond, guys. Yeah, Facebook is a problem, but Instagram, they're probably doing it bigger than Facebook.
well, Facebook owns Instagram. That's the problem.
Yeah,
People
it's the
forget
same
that.
people.
Well, I mean, like I can say I don't use Facebook. Facebook's for old people. Well, I use Instagram. Instagram's owned by Facebook, so you technically use Facebook.
Yeah,
All right, because man, it's kind of funny how like he's saying that Facebook kind of lost to the teens, and like it's just kind of funny how that has shift happened. Because I remember, I remember when I was like your age, every kid had a Facebook. I had a Facebook. You met, you were cool, and now it's like, have you have? I was like, you have a Facebook? Oh, it's kind of funny how that changed in like in the last like.
Now it's like if you actually okay. Now it's like if you get caught at school browsing Facebook, they're like, "What are you browsing Facebook for?"
Well, like you said, look up memes because that's like one of the reasons why people use Facebook is memes.
They don't even have the good ones there. Now as I've matured, Reddit is the place for memes.
Yeah.
You got all the good ones.
Yeah. So yeah, it just shows that man, like. But another reason why another thing Facebook's trying to do to win the teens back is Facebook gaming. I'm not sure we heard about that.
No. I know people who stream on Facebook for a living, and I'm like, that is not safe. How are you making any money?
I guess because they have an audience somewhere else, maybe.
No, that's their only place.
Oh.
They use Facebook and Patreon.
Oh shoot.
And I'm like, Facebook live streaming? Honestly, I think Twitch and Facebook and Instagram and all the other places you can live stream are way under what YouTube live streaming is like.
Oh yeah, well YouTube. Oh yeah, I used to use Facebook Live back like when it first came out, like in 2016. I used to use it like almost every other day. I would do a Facebook Live, but then I kind of stopped. But I like Facebook Live because it barely lags out. Like I like that. But we know what kind of started the whole live streaming craze.
What?
Twitter did with Periscope. Twitter started the whole thing because they own Periscope. Twitter what started it.
Now live streaming, people are always saying that live streaming. And I kind of in one way agree, and then in another I'm like, nope. I think the only problem about YouTube live streaming is probably the dead air and it's complicated to do anything other than a basic live stream because you have 3 options to live stream on YouTube now. Now this is a new thing. So you can do it straight from your phone. You can do it from your phone or your computer, just a basic stream where you can upload a custom thumbnail, you can make the title, you can do the description, and you can monitor the chat.
That's actually there's there's actually 2 ways to do it in computer. You could do it through like OBS or like XSplit, like that, those 2 platforms.
Yeah, that's what I use OBS for my podcast.
And or you could just use Hangouts, like what we've been doing people been doing for the last like 6 years, 6-7 years.
Yeah, Hangouts is good. But it's also bad because it's very simple. And like, I wish that Google Hangouts could have the same features that OBS did.
I wish you could live stream with Hangouts on mobile. Because with Hangouts, like you can, at the start of Hangout, you have to use your computer, which is like, why?
I'm just glad I can live stream on my phone, but I can't live stream with people.
Yeah, no, that's what because that's really because YouTube's kind of behind when it comes to live streaming. YouTube's kind of late on that. Facebook and Twitter with Periscope, they did it right, with phone live streaming, mobile live streaming. YouTube is still kind of late on that.
Yeah, they just kind of made it where you can live stream on your phone, but I think they have been doing small updates, which I think have really helped. Now on YouTube, they've made it where, like, when you're not watching a video on full screen and you're holding it like that, and it has a portion where the video is.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good update. But now they've updated it where, like, if it's a vertical video, like somebody accidentally shot it on vertical instead of like shooting it like this, they shot it like that. Yeah. How they shoot it. You can actually watch it full screen holding your phone like that. Yeah. Which is a good thing. And they've recently added picture-in-picture for anything but music.
Nice.
Which I think is great.
Oh man, yeah, man. YouTube and with live streaming though, I what you think is the best platform for live stream? The best like platform live stream on?
The best depends on what you're doing. Like if you're YouTube is probably the overall best. The only thing it's not good for is the copyright, so you can't play music in your stream if it because a lot of it is copyrighted. That's the only problem that I can see with it. And but I think it's better than Twitch because Twitch, are you familiar with Twitch?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So you can give bits on Twitch, which I think are it's a weird concept to me. I've never understood why they just don't give them money. So um, on Twitch, I would say is inferior to YouTube because it's a little bit more complicated. It's not as basic as YouTube is. YouTube, you can kind of figure out how to use it as you go along. But I remember first trying to use Twitch, it was harder
uh,
for me. But that's because I'm newer, so I don't know. Because YouTube is a more modern layout.
yeah, true. I mean, what was your thoughts on your layout change last summer? Like when they changed the layout
They did change the layout. I'm
last year. I'm talking about what happened last year, last August when they changed the logo and everything, and people were like, "Oh, what the heck happened to YouTube?" People were going crazy. Or the new layout change.
Well, actually, back then I wasn't as familiar with like the not with the watching YouTube as like subscribing to channels, getting updates, commenting, liking, that kind of stuff. So I wasn't as familiar with it.
I'm surprised because that layout was pretty. That was like the biggest. That was probably the most drastic layout changes.
I like the new layout. If that's what was the
Yeah,
old layout like?
the older layout. I mean, you could still technically use the old layout before this one. I can show it to
Oh,
you.
you're talking about the computer layout?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, if you go into the creator studio and then you search up something on YouTube there.
yeah,
Yeah, I like the newer layout because
yeah. I
it's
mean,
way better. Oh my
because
god.
it's more like mobile. Oh yeah, I'm screen sharing this. This kind of like compare the new one and the old one. Um, yeah, but yeah, it's gonna take a little while. But yeah, the new layout. I mean, most people now use the new layout. When you use the new layout, they just put it on dark mode. I'm not sure if you use that. But
Um, yeah, I use dark. I wish the only problem I think is what they need to they need to make the screen sharing more accurate. I'm sharing my screen right now, so you can go on the older layout like
yeah, this
this
is what the old layout looks like right here.
picture.
The one before the current layout. Um, and this is
Yeah.
and this is wait a minute. Wait a minute, this is the same layout. What is it? It's supposed to. Oh man, it changed. It would change it like randomly. Sometimes it'd be the new one, sometimes it'd be the old one. But yeah,
Okay.
YouTube.
So I think you have to be like YouTube. I wonder what happens if we search up YouTube on YouTube.
Uh, probably the me at the zoo video.
How to
Probably.
grow on
Uh,
YouTube.
uh,
How? What the heck? How did that come up?
oh yeah, that video's like pretty old. That video. Yeah.
Well, I remember this video. Um,
Yeah.
and then I remember that video too. And
Yeah.
I certainly remember my Led Zeppelin video because
All right.
that's nice to me. But
Uh,
how does Star Wars come up when I search up YouTube?
yeah. Right. I
Oh,
guess.
okay,
I guess
I
it's like the.
see how they do. They're trying to show me like I think what they're trying to do is like make the search as like it was a homepage or something.
Yeah.
So
With the.
it'll come up.
Okay. He kind of.
I think I accidentally closed the wrong tab.
Oh, I'm about to say. I was like, oh, you cut off. I just text you on Instagram. Let you know you cut off.
Yeah, so I think he's trying to. Yeah, but so yeah. What time is it?
It's
6:55.
7:55 Eastern here.
Okay.
Oh wow, we've been shooting a little bit over an hour. And just
Really? Really? Dang, that's.
I know, right? It went by so fast. Yeah,
I guess this is what it feels like to be interviewed. I've never been interviewed. I've only interviewed. Wait, I've only interviewed people. I've never been interviewed myself.
yeah.
So
I never really see myself as an interviewer, but okay, I guess you call that. I mean, so okay, this one question I want to ask you. How do you know how has YouTube impacted your life personally?
um, probably the biggest change, non-physically, that's happened to me in the past year, or yeah, probably the biggest thing that's happened to me in the past year is me not only getting more into like watching videos, um, just the process of making it. Like it's actually sad how long I am on YouTube making videos. Um, like whether it be editing it or checking my analytics or updating what my cover page looks like. I mean, I spend probably 5 hours a day overall just like editing small things about my YouTube page. So um,
Yeah,
that's a giant impact on my daily life.
yeah. I mean, for me, you edit more than I much more than I do. Like me, I just got into editing myself. I've been editing for about say when I started editing, like late last year. I used this editing app called. Do you use Wondershare for more?
Wait, what?
There's this editing app you could download to your desktop. It's called Wondershare. I'm not sure if you get it from Mac. I'm not sure, but
Well, I use iMovie, which comes with Mac.
oh, okay. Oh, you better off than I did. I had to install Wondershare to get on my
Well,
computer.
actually, I had to install iMovie, but it came free with my Mac.
Oh, okay.
People
Cool.
honestly, if you ever get a Mac, if it's ever like, should I get this PC that costs the same amount as the Mac? Honestly, I would get the Mac because when it comes with iMovie, people are always bashing iMovie, saying that it's a horrible editing software and that it's like almost unusable. But honestly, I think for beginning creators who aren't like making movies, iMovie is probably it's very basic and it's easy to understand, and you can still do the picture in picture and advanced editing techniques, but you can't. But I mean, it's everything you need really as a creator.
Yeah. They say Wondershare. Wondershare. I mean, I think Wondershare is a little bit more. I guess it's more advanced than like the basic ones like Windows Movie Maker, but it's still like simple for like a beginner. Cause I use Wondershare a lot, and people said, "Wow, you edit your videos pretty well." I just like just like if I'm doing like a long discussion. I did a video a while back where I was talking about my testimony, and I was just like divide it to like segments. I would just like say, this happened, that happened. I would divide it to like different segments. So like, one share is pretty good. You can make an intro. You can like make an intro without copyright music. I mean, it's a good editing software. But the only thing about OneShare, only like bad thing about it, like you have to pay to get rid of the watermark because it comes like you get it for
Oh, it's
free.
one of those. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's the only thing that's annoying about it. But it's definitely cheaper than like some of the more expensive ones, like Sony Vegas, Adobe, like the more like high end ones. It's definitely
Oh,
cheaper.
Adobe Premiere. People say Adobe Premiere is awesome to have, and I agree. It's like a down payment of like $200, and then it's $20 a month.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's $20 a month for the creative software.
Yeah.
Like the whole package. So you get like Photoshop, Adobe After Effects, you get the editing software, you get like paint, you get a bunch of different stuff. Which like if you're making money on YouTube, at that point you should be using
Adobe.
That's what I'm gonna be putting my money towards. I need to get a real camera.
Oh yeah. You use a cell phone as a camera?
I use my cell phone and sometimes my webcam, and then for audio, I just use my computer mic or my phone mic.
I have a camera. It's a cheap camera. I have a camcorder. But the reason why I don't use it that much because I don't have a tripod yet. I bought a tripod, but it was too small. Now I don't have enough money to buy another one. But I'm gonna definitely start using my camcorder more. So when I do videos like this.
You like edit your videos much, or do you just kind of do it raw?
Sometimes I edit. Sometimes it depends what I'm doing. Like when I'm on my it depends the mood, I guess. Cause sometimes I do it, raw. Then sometimes when I'm like on my laptop, I'll do it edited. It just depends what I'm on, I guess.
Yeah, the worst feeling in the world is when you edited something wrong.
Oh yes.
I'm just like, no. It's like I remember the other day I had an intro like so I say something in the beginning of my video and then I put an intro in sometimes. Sometimes. Don't always do it. I think I'm stopping it. But so I just put a intro in, right? And so I put my intro in after I said, okay guys, so we're gonna start the video now. And then it was supposed to play my intro. But then I said, so coming out of this album I had expected this, and then plays my intro.
Oh gosh.
And it actually worked so people could think it was bad.
Oh man, yeah. Wow. But
dude, I think I gotta go.
Oh yeah, well I was gonna end this anyway, but man, so but explain your channel to like I don't know where you can find you at and on like social media, stuff like that.
Wait, what were you saying? Tell me to let them know where you can find me, where they can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I run a YouTube channel called Sam Bennett, and I do album reviews and all sorts of other music related stuff. So I would say if I had my custom URL, just look up Sam Bennett on YouTube, and then it should be the first channel to pop up. It will be the first channel to pop up. So yeah, and then you can find me on any social. You can find me at facebook.com/Sam Bennett YouTube. Same thing for Instagram /Sam Bennett. On Instagram, it's at Sam Bennett YouTube YT. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I have to say. Thanks for having me on your channel.
All right, man. So glad to have you on. Yeah, oh man, man. So glad to have you on. If you want to do it, want to do another hangout together, let me know.
Yeah, and if you ever want to do a podcast episode, if you ever have anything to talk about, for sure, dude. I had a great time yesterday and the day before yesterday and today. So, yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. It's crazy how we doing live stream together.
Bye, man.
All right, dude. All right. So that being said, this is Mario. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Check out my new book, The With a Purpose. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. Go check it out. But thank you guys for watching. This is Mario. Sign off.